Then you have the top, which I will add an S to it as well. But in this case, I will add the S at the beginning, so I have to start from S. Starting from S is actually starting from the context, and then you go to see where you can use it somewhere in the environment. The environment that I will use is, of course, the environment of top. What is the environment? Actually, it is very confined within that circle already, so I will stretch it to the maximum environment that I will create from there, from this top position that I have there. And there will the S be working on it, or working towards it. So of course, S will start from context, and it will also go towards then the form, the very strict form that we have there on top. Now, what is context actually? Yeah, most of the time, when do you have context? When you have a division in 3 mostly, then you can start to see context. That's how I present it here as well. We use the context most often in the letters and the letter position in 3 kinds of context, that we focus on space, on time, or in the making of context. Here it doesn't matter, but it is of course always on one of the 3 frames that we focus upon. That's how you can present it well with the letter S, and that's what we're going to do here as well, that it presents it well, that it shows itself, that from here on you have this S form that is having an influence on the frame, which contains the expression of the word top. So the S will work on the top and will make stop. While the contextual frame, until where you can have the same idea, or within which frame you have the same idea of this top, and where you can have and sense this, where until where you can sense it, that there has to be a top. Now in this case, a stop is framed in this illustration. There's a kind of stretched possible surface. What is the top here as well? This top, what actually wants to stop at a point, becomes then a bit like a stop button. That's a bit how you can present it. So instead of that, the top is really up until a point. Here it is stretched to the limit. That's where you have its limits. Now it's even more that comes to it, because the S is a kind of effect searching or end effect searching value, which here increases the range, not only increases the range of this top ending of this or this limiting mode that we have in the process, and starts to have a minimal presentation and results in just one letter, and the T just in one point, which is the T is just one point. It goes to just one point. It's stretched. This point is stretched to a full space in time and space, because O is in time, is also in space. So what do you have with the stop? You have this full range frame, which actually says here we have a kind of limited period and a limited place, and there you have to conclude it into just one point. So it's a kind of signal or effect request that requests for this ending in P. So this top, that you go to this ending at the end, or this top ending, this top